you really good skills, actually, for being a tracker. That kind of vigilance doesn't let a lot of stuff slide.
When Hannah and her kids would come home at the end of the day, she would search the ground around her house for tracks. So the road would become a single track, rutted pavement. There was a dead coyote in the middle of the road. And here there's just telephone poles and sand, and that's the house.
That's the house.
It's a nice little house.
It is easily driven around before you come in. You can see tracks and footprints all the way around.
Looking for a footprint on hard-packed, gravelly sand takes a mind-boggling attention to detail. Looking on the desert floor, all I saw were sticks and pebbles. What kind of road? In this 2 square feet in front of us, what do you see?
Well, at least 6 different people have passed through here. See that people have stepped on this little stick right here and rock. That's been stepped on.
I see nothing where you're pointing right now. I just see dirt.
Okay. You have part of a shoe here, and now, the grain of sand just fell down from it.
Did you say a grain of sand just fell off of that?
Yeah, it did.
You saw a grain of sand fall?
Yes, I did. That's the kind of detail.
It seems to be, to me, an awfully exposed place for a vulnerable person to go.
It is extremely exposed, but when you are in a place like this, it is not easy to come upon me unawares. I see you coming from a long ways away in the desert, and it provided me safety at a level that I'd never had.
But she wasn't entirely safe. She still couldn't protect her kids from everything. And even in the desert, her husband would manage to get the kids again. At one point, he took them from a court hearing and disappeared. There was a nationwide manhunt for her son and daughter.
As ironic as it seems, when somebody leaves on foot from a place, I'm good at that. I can get out there and I can follow them, and I would have a chance at finding them. When somebody drives off in a vehicle down a 4-lane highway with 2 children in the car, you have absolutely no easy way to follow them and know where they're going. I was sad for them all the time. No matter what I was doing, I was absolutely broken and sad and scared for what was happening to them. For the duration of that search for Mandy, for example, it became, she was their child technically, but in a way, the stakes are as high as if it were my daughter out there missing, and I was looking for her. I probably had been going maybe 3 hours, because we hadn't been getting detail for a while. We were in a really sandy area, and she was doing a lot of weaving in and out and around, and so the direction was changing quite a lot. Crossing washes and turning back on herself and all of that kind of thing. She was getting tired and confused.
And then she looked up the